All right, over the weekend, a Washington Post story, an interview with our guest that is joining us right now, Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, has made some waves. And I would say it's about time. For far too long, as the senator has articulated, conservatives have sat back in the corner and been quiet and been content to take promises that have never been fulfilled. Not any longer. He said, I will vote only for those Supreme Court nominees who have explicitly acknowledged that Roe v. Wade is wrongly decided, meaning that they have been on the record before they were nominated about the case. Senator, those are pretty strong words and have drawn quite a reaction.
Well, it's time, Tony, that we ask a question that is fundamental to a judge's judicial philosophy. And Roe was an unbridled act of judicial imperialism. It's also a moral outrage. It's one of the worst decisions ever handed down by the United States Supreme Court. It's completely lawless. It belongs with Dred Scott and Plessy versus Ferguson as decisions that have wounded the soul of this nation and that are completely without justification in the Constitution of the United States. And I want to know from any individual, judge or whatever, nominated to the United States Supreme Court, whether they are able to recognize the illegitimate nature of Roe versus Wade as a constitutional matter. And I want to see it in the record. I don't want private assurances. I don't want personal predictions about what they might do in the future. I want to see record evidence that as a matter of law, they recognize that Roe versus Wade is wrongly decided. If that's not there, if that evidence is not there, I will not vote for it.
Senator, I applaud that position because we have, in my almost 20 years of being in this position, we've had to oppose Republican nominees because we were told, no, they're going to be good. They're going to be good. How can you tell me? Well, we just know, even though they had, in some cases, a paper trail that suggested they were not good. And we've even seen on the present court with the Chief Justice, where he has lined up repeatedly with the court's liberal now majority of 5 justices. This is a fundamental issue. The issue of the sanctity of human life, created from the shadows of the Constitution. And you're absolutely right. If you don't get this right, it's very unlikely you're going to end up in the right place on other issues.